Story RH, the podcast that makes a long story short.
Welcome to all.
History is made of stories.
In this episode, we'll be talking about the benefits of tools, digital and otherwise, as a means to achieve creative intelligence.
How many times have you heard digital technologies, collaborative tools, or this or that new app billed as creativity boosters?
And yet, since clothes don't make the man, a brush doesn't make a painter, and a camera doesn't make a photographer, tools, and even mastery of them, can't create the intention.
Some people still criticize PowerPoint for breaking down our thought process into sequential pieces. But is that really the fault of the tool? Or does the way we choose to use it say more about who we really are?
Exactly, neither the Postal Service nor the pen are responsible for the ridiculous things we write in letters, but without them, we may never have written them. Tools, knowledge versus intelligence, what's the story?
Technological advances inevitably help to expand our knowledge, but also the way we do our jobs and understand certain professional situations.
And that's the case with all tools, not only digital tools. Pens don't write poems, of course, but it opened up the possibility for the poet. And this field of possibilities goes beyond the choice of words that the author's mind, soul, or heart would have come up with.
Yes, if you look at calligrams, like those by major French poet Guillaume Apollinaire, it's easy to see how the pen opens up new horizons. In fact, that's what pushed him to say to Pablo Picasso, "I'm a painter, too."
There are two takeaways from this anecdote. First, any tool comes with creative potential. The tool shapes the behavior of the person using it, but also generates possibilities beyond its designated purpose.
Who didn't try to turn their ballpoint pens into blowpipes at school? That's not the purpose of a pen, but that didn't stop us.
And that leads to the second takeaway: tools can help to decompartmentalize our thinking.
That's right, using a tool for something other than its designated purpose, exploiting the new potential it creates for the user leads to decompartmentalization, as long as it's to achieve the intended goal, unlike my blowpipe example.
Apollinaire is an excellent example. The calligram strengthens the meaning of the poem, creating a bridge between words and images by allowing them to intertwine.
Digital tools come with the same creative potential and can help to decompartmentalize our thinking, if we let them.
That said, the one thing digital tools cannot claim to have is intelligence, in the strictest sense of the word.
We don't expect a pen to make us a poet, so let's not expect technological tools to make us intelligent, gifted, or creative. They are what they are, tools.
And yet, tools often conjure up fears and fantasies that lead us to imagine that tools alone will revolutionize the world.
The knowledge management movement from the late 90s and 2000s is a perfect illustration. The space allotted technology in the way projects were designed at the time most likely led them to neglect the human aspect. This is one of many failings that took the wind out of the sails of the once promising knowledge management trend.
So, while it's crucial to develop poor mastery of tools to exploit them to the fullest, we must also allow ourselves to be creative, because it's also by using tools differently that they reveal their value. And lastly, it's important to develop professional intelligence which goes beyond using tools as instructed.
To recap, tools, digital or otherwise, can go beyond their intended use to encourage creativity and decompartmentalize our thought process. However, it's important not to expect tools to make us intelligent, because only we can develop human intelligence. Is that right?
Exactly right. Way to make a long story short.
Story RH, the podcast that makes a long story short.